Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, for Bradley B.
It sure is. Thanks, David. And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Wall.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Levine is out there with B, and it's Carter in at the 5. A nice shot by Wall. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point. Markkanen can't get it to go.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
They grabbed their own miss. Hachimura, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And there's the bucket from B.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Suns. Here's Wall. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
B. Bertans defending. Has to be. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Beal. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. B, the pass to Porter. And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Wall. Another shot. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 6. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. B, covered by Wall. Baseline jumper. Rebound, Washington.
And a bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Outside, Beal. This is it to Bertans. Back to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. B, he's covered by Beal. No good from B.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. Looking at the Bulls roster, there is a lot to like. They have a great collection of talent, and their core players are all very young and improving.
And Steve, for the Bulls fans, their hopes lie in their young core.
Totally agree. The Bulls should focus on developing that core. Have a good blend with Levine, Markkanen, and Carter. They just need to keep their eye on the prize.
Young's checked in for Markkanen. Here's Hachimura. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Yep, that one goes in there.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Pass to Porter. The pass to B. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Hachimura. Guarded by Levine. And here's Porter. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shot's good.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Here we go now.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right.
Beal against Porter. Brown outside. Kicks the wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Suns was a driven man. He added 37 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. This is why he's considered a star player. The way he carried his team was incredible. Kevin, we'll see if he can do it again tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Larkin and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room to the left wing. Bertans inside the line. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Here's B. Wall with some nice defense.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
B. Bertans defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Kick out to LaVine. Here's B. A three-pointer, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Right wing. Floats one, and it's laid in by Wall. Wall's got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
Markkanen passes to B. Free throw line jump shot. He squares up and sinks it. B's got 6 here in this quarter.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Outside, Wall. And it's sent back by Carter. Yep, it counts.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
B covered by Wall. Outside, Porter. Here's B. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Beal. The teardrop falls in. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's B. No good. Shot missing. And Washington the other way now. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Chicago calls timeout. Well, it's a new front office in Washington, and Greg, they've got their work. Seven seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Wall outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
One thing scouts knew about Chris Dunn coming in, he can guard both on the ball and in help situations.
John Wall getting it done for Washington. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now, thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. In and forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Bulls have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Wizards leading by 5. Right side, Wall. Outside, Beal. No good on the triple.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Beal. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
And the vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Washington lead.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Levine finds Markkanen. Outside, Porter. Left side, Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Porter trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. And Pirtle sends it back, but he stays with it. Shot clock at 6. B the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Lowry marketing with his size. He has decent hops also, and he can finish above the rim.
Wall against Levine, and Wall kicks to Beal. Porter pulls it in.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And he gets it back. Here's B, and it's good for 2. B's got 18 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Levine against Wall. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Beal. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Murray's checked in for Chicago. Then for the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Brown comes in for Hachimura. And Langston Galloway subbed in for John Wall. Galloway, the pass to Beal. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bertans finds Galloway. Beal against Levine. Shot from 12. Count that one. That's now 8 points for Bradley Beal. Bulls trail by 7. B, the pass to Markkanen. Banked in off the glass.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside. And there's no doubt that this team views Lauri Markkanen as a big part of their future. Many slept on Markkanen in the draft, but he could be a star.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The shot's good from B.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Pass to Mahimi. Dishes to Beal. To the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. As you see. That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons, Greg, battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
Young and Carter are the big men inside. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in a point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Bertans, he's checked in for the Wizards. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from B.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
They swipe it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Washington leading now by 5. Outside, Wall. 11 feet away. Head shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's B. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. From 13, and the jumper is on the mark.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
B covered by Wall. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Wizards leading by 5, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's B, and he drops it in from the low post. B's got 32 points in the game.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Wall looking it over. Porter against Beal. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And the shot is long.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The basket counts, and one will go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Oh, that's blocked. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Wizards. Berton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Poked loose. B covered by Wall. The kick out to Porter. Out left to the wing. No good from B. Wizards leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Levine kicks to Porter. Back to Levine. B covered by Wall. No good from B. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Hachimura's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards. B covered by Wall. No good from B. Wizards have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Wizards.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Wall.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Out to the right wing. The three. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Marjanovic checked in for Carter. Felicio comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Murray's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for Zach LaVine. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's B. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Wizards.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Passes it to Beal. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that.